on a bike trail, you're really getting into the heart of a community. And that's why the Towpath Trail is more than simply a bike trail. It's a way to explore the landscape, but also to explore history and nature.
It's ultimately recreation, but if you can just take a few miles in on any given day, you're doing things for your health, for your mental health. You're doing things for your family if you ride with your kids like I do in the towpath.
The trail itself is really a catalyst for getting people to the national park, getting people to experience that immersive time in nature, but also the access to downtown is important.
The towpath was along the edge of the canal for its entire length, and today the Ohio and Erie Canal Towpath Trail follows that historic route. It really was where horses and mules walked towing canal boats. And construction began in 1825, and it was a critical part of really the first national interstate transportation system that linked regions of the country. Commerce could flow from the East Coast, from New York City, up the Hudson River, across New York on the Erie Canal, across Lake Erie, to Cleveland, down all the way to the Ohio River, and ultimately down to New Orleans. So a lot of the key nodes in that transportation system became our big cities.
We can't talk about the greatest accomplishments of the organization Canalway and of the people involved with Canalway without talking about the Towpath Trail. It was defined in every founding document that we would reclaim, recreate the Towpath Trail. That was central to executing our mission.
When the Memorandum of Understanding was put together between the City of Cleveland, Cuyahoga County, the State of Ohio, Metro Parks, and Canalway Partners itself, that was really the orchestration of Canalway Partners. And that was to get the towpath built. That was who was going to build, who was going to manage, who was going to access property. But you needed that nonprofit to be the glue between the public sector agencies that could really do the advocacy work to help get us there, convene us as the convener leader the Canalway Partners are, and also vision, vision what the future looks like. I think it is exciting that we're in 4 counties. I think it's exciting that we connect a metropolitan region between Cleveland and Akron and the communities in between to the Towpath Trail. It's a regional project, and it really is regional benefit. It's a gateway to our neighborhoods. It's a gateway to the river itself. It's a gateway to the national park, and that's exciting.
The Towpath Trail is connected to a historic resource that we're here to preserve and protect for public understanding. The Ohio and Erie Canal, it becomes a route that people can travel and see the canal, learn canal stories, and it's there as a recreational amenity that we can use every day of our lives.
The Towpath Trail was and is, across its 100-mile corridor, a collection of partners who bought into that idea that we could reclaim the canal throughway. But it took years of persistence and partnership to make that happen.
I think the Towpath Trail and the adjacent trail segments really has started to create a shift in residents who rely on bike and walking to and from work. But the more spaces that we can help activate and promote and market as trails and green spaces that are beneficial for recreation but also for day-to-day mobility, I think the more that can become popularized.
It's a fairly flat trail, so it is a trail that is really accessible. Most places are wheelchair accessible. You can bring strollers. It's open to bicycles, hikers, runners. Because it's such a long trail and it is so interconnected, you can do really long adventures or you can do really short walks.
The impact of the Towpath Trail on Cuyahoga County is undeniable. In fact, the impact on the entire Northeast Ohio region is undeniable. Bike trails themselves are economic drivers. They bring people into your area to explore in a way that they can't do from a car.
We literally are a destination trail city. Greater Cleveland is really a trail-connected community.